Howdy, Texas. This is Weston Martinez. Hope you guys are doing good. Well, we have got some breaking news happening right now. We're going to let some people jump on and we're going to share some of the things that are going on. The PUC commissioner, which is the PUC chairman, which is the organization that regulates ERCOT, has just resigned. And that is a significant situation. We're going to talk about that real briefly and talk about what happens with that situation. But not only did the Public Utilities Commission chair resign, we've had 4 of the ERCOT board members resign here in just a little bit. And we want to let you know what this really means and what's happening for the great state of Texas. So we're going to give folks just a minute to jump on here, share this video real quick. We'll let you know kind of what's happening and some of the breaking news that's happening here in the state of Texas right now that is very impactful to every person that you know. So let's get joined on here and then we'll do this. So good to see you guys. Glad y'all are staying warm. Glad y'all are staying involved. Glad y'all aren't leaving. Glad y'all are not disappearing from the fight, and glad that you are working to make Texas a better place, because we know there's only one shot to save the United States of America, and it's a place called Texas. And we're going to unpack this real quick. It's all breaking so fast that it's it's hard to even keep up, even for me, and I'm pretty on top of a lot of things. So y'all share this real quick. We're going to jump on here. We're going to talk about this, and whether you're for property tax elimination like I am, or whether you're for open dialogue with what takes place in our political climate, then you're really going to want to check and see what this video is talking about. Because when the Public Utilities Commission chair for the state of Texas resigns, there's only 2 ways that a commissioner like that is a statewide commissioner can leave office. 3 ways, actually. And, I was a statewide commissioner for 7 years. Governor Perry appointed me, and you have to be confirmed by the Texas Senate. If you're a PUC commissioner, there's some additional things that take place, but you still FBI background check and all that kind of stuff. But in this situation, with what we have going on here, this is very, very, very significant. So y'all just stay tuned real quick. We're going to start here in just a minute. We're just giving folks a chance to come in. If you had a good time watching CPAC yesterday, then you guys, if you didn't watch it, you missed it. Go to my Facebook page and you can see what we've got on there from yesterday. You can also look at what's taking place. But there is a great political shift that is taking place in Texas, and you have a chance to be a part of it. People ask me all the time, and, we need people that are pro-life, pro-gun, pro-family, pro-Israel, and most importantly, pro-Texas. And we're really excited about what is taking place. I was actually with Governor Kristi Noem here in Texas just last Friday for a private reception that was going on. And, she said, we shouldn't be afraid to tell people. In her case, she said, I love cows and I love Jesus. And I tell you, she was a very down-to-earth, conservative woman. A couple of her grown children were there working alongside her, and it was very good. So, again, we're just going to jump in here real quick, and people are jumping on here, so we'll give you about 1 more minute, and then we'll get started on this. But again, some very big breaking news. 2 bits of information. 1, the Public Utilities Commissioner chairman has resigned from the PUC Commission. That is the organization that regulates ERCOT, and that is the organization that actually, as we come out of this, is going to fine the different groups, the different generators associated with all this. So, all right, well, we got people joining from all over Texas, so let's get started, and let's don't spend any more time chit-chatting about this. But so today, if you look at what's taking place, we've got a lot of things that are taking place. I know y'all are joining us from different parts in the state of Texas. Stacy, good to see you. Margie, good to see you. Thank y'all for sharing this. Betty, good to see you. But I'm out here at my daughter's track meet right now. She just ran the 100-meter hurdle. She's just about to run the 300 in about 10 minutes. So I've got about 7 minutes to talk to you guys about what we have going on and just kind of unpack this real quickly. So if you have been following what's taking place, it's very interesting to watch what we've got taking place here related to the market, related to what happened last week with the freeze. And what we're dealing with right now is that, number one, I have 5 children, Stacy, 3 boys, 2 girls, no twins, and I'm not Catholic. And for all you people in West Texas, I'm not Mormon either, just a Baptist that enjoys our children. So somebody said they didn't know I had a girl. My oldest is 17 and my youngest is 9. So they're fantastic. But I keep spilling my coffee. Sorry about that. But here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. When we look at what's been taking place here in the state of Texas, God's blessed me with a great diverse background in oil and gas, in energy, and also in communications and utility and infrastructure. But here's what you need to know that just happened. We actually have the Public Utilities Commission chairman resigned earlier today, and that is one of the top positions in the state of Texas, regulates the entire public utilities industry in the state of Texas, regulates ERCOT, everybody's learned that word. And so that is an appointment by the governor, ratified by the Senate. After that, whoever the replacement is, that person will also be appointed by the governor, ratified by the Senate. I will tell you that one of the changes that I have suggested, and I'm working with some folks in the legislature to do, is to make those public utilities commissioners elected positions, not make them appointed anymore. Do not roll them into the Railroad Commission. We need separation of powers, and make them elected statewide positions, or 4 of them that are regional. But that's what we need to have happen. And also, looking at what took place, Brazos Electric has issued Chapter 11 bankruptcy today, and the reason why they did that, in part, is because of some of the things that are happening in the market for those guys. And Brazos Valley Electric, they have 16 co-ops that are underneath them. They have, I want to say, 1.5 million customers. If you go to my Facebook page, you can see a news report that I shared there a little while ago when that information broke. I know that I give a lot of facts and data. For those of y'all that don't know, either on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook page, I usually put the supporting documentation on there. So feel free to go check that out. And there is going to be some massive head rolling. If you guys have any questions, pop them in the feed, and I'll go through there and answer some of them, and be glad to tell you what we have going on. But the other thing that I've suggested is, you see, real simply, all these power generators, they're about to make a lot of money because of the way the market's set up. And after that, the Public Utilities Commission is going to come back in, and they're going to fine those same generators for the actual revenue that they received and how they ran their operation. Well, when that money comes in, the legislature can grab that money and they can move that money into the general revenue budget. And I don't think that should happen. Now, when we were real estate commission, what we did is we took those tax dollars, as the governor put us in there, and we created a recovery fund. And with that recovery fund, what took place is that basically think about it like a errors and omissions policy that was funded by fees and some other things. But if you had a real estate issue and a realtor licensed from the state of Texas made a mistake or did something intentional, it was a way to seek relief. Well, I am suggesting that we do the same thing with this money that's about to be influxed from all of these generators. Put it into a recovery fund so that no politician can get a hold of that money and take that money and let citizens that had problems with their pipes or deductibles on their insurance, let them go, basically make a claim, and let them take that money and let them be reimbursed to be made whole. It's the fairest way to possibly do it. It puts transparency into the marketplace, and more importantly, it doesn't give these politicians more money for them to utilize or for them to abuse. And that is the biggest thing of all that we have to work on. So at any rate, well, God bless you guys. There's a lot more I'm going to tell you. Share this video. I've got some more to tell you related to what's happening with ERCOT, to what's happening with the Public Utilities Commission, and where we need to go from here. You know, we need to make sure that we have Texans serving in office who care about Texas, and make sure that we have individuals who are in office that are putting Texans first. And I can tell you that that is something that we all need to work on, and nobody should not be held accountable. And so to translate that, y'all, in Texan, everyone should be held accountable. Everyone should be made to report and be transparent. These utility companies should not be able to go into these fancy private-public partnerships, they call them P3s for short, and allow themselves the ability to not have to report what they did or what their finances did. See, that's what happened with the Alamo. See, whenever we worked on defeating the liberals in Bexar County who wanted to destroy the Alamo, along with some folks in Austin and wanted to really tear it up and really were making the wrong decision, we went in there along with a group of people and we fought to make sure those guys couldn't do that. Well, because they had a private-public partnership, some things are not, you're not able to get information requests done on. So it's really, really, really crazy, and truth is much stranger than fiction. Again, so I just want to say, follow my YouTube channel, follow my Facebook page. I'm going to be giving some more updates on what we have going on here, and it's cold, so I got my hat on. I know if I take my hat off, some of y'all recognize me better without my hat on. But you know, that's who I am. I got more hats and boots than anybody you probably know. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off right now. My daughter's 300-meter hurdle is about to come up, so I work for you guys. Hashtag Weston works for you. But you know what? I work for my wife and family first and foremost. And remember, every time you drive by Buc-ee's, I'm working on fighting voter fraud for you, and I'm working on making sure that we have a good Texas to live in and be represented by. So God bless you. I will never stop fighting the liberals, whether they're Republican liberals, or whether they're Democrat liberals, or whether they're socialists. We have to work together. So God bless you. Stay engaged, and I'm going to go catch my daughter's 300. All right. God bless you.